So here I am. Hey, this is
Life
TT.
supports me in
Be more
every
twin flame.
possible way.
Just woke up. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
I am
Just got out of bed.
by love.
So here I am. I like to wake up and then lay in bed and process things at first, you know. I like to be on YouTube. I was listening to 70s music. I was watching Steve Harvey and Stevie Wonder. That was back in the 70s or what, 80s, whatever. I don't know. Steve Harvey wasn't, but Stevie Wonder was. And when I was a little girl, I lived on Clarendon Road in Violetville in a row house, and my neighbor down the street, or up the street, Mrs. Mildred, I was in kindergarten, pre-K maybe even, because maybe it's kindergarten, but anyway, regardless, I was 4 or 5 probably, but anyway, let's be specific. Let me hone in on the specifics of it. Mrs. Mildred used to babysit me while my mom worked. And she had a little AM radio in her kitchen. So I like AM radio music from the 70s. Yeah. I was 5. So anyway, I was listening to some Earth, Wind and Fire and some Stevie Wonder and watching at the Essence Awards or whatever, like 13 years ago when Steve Harvey and Stevie Wonder did this. They sang. It was great. You got to look it up. So here I am. TT, be more twin flame. Hey, twin flamers. Got a wave of sadness. I don't know why life is so sad. But it really is. It's really good. But a lot of times you don't know how good it is until you don't have that anymore. But anyway, I'm not trying to be a downer because I think life is worth living. I've been depressed my whole life and never wanting to get out of bed. And wanting to die and not wanting to be here and all that. And I want to be here. I want to be here. So anyway, I've always wanted to have hot lemon water in the morning. So this is my morning, and that's what I'm having. I'm starving, but I'm having this first. And again, it's not so much for my outside appearance as it is for my inside. I've always been healthy. I've always liked to be active and to dance and to go to the gym and feel my muscles, and you know, I don't want to be in pain and stuff. So I don't mind being fat. I've always thought, I consider myself fat, but I always thought that chubby people were adorable and sexy. I never was. So it's hard getting out of bed. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, so, but I've always stretched and been limber and flexible, like my whole life. So that's what I want back. I want my health, my vitality, my activeness, my in tune with my body. Anyway, I don't know now why I decided to do this video, but it's been hard. And I want to, of course, record this to my twin flamers because I'm a twin flame. And I'm so grateful to be a twin flame. And I know people say so much negativity about a twin flame, and they're so like disrespectful towards twin flames, and that's the energy I feel anyway. And I'm so grateful to be a twin flame. Like, when I found out I was a twin flame, my first twin flame, it was just it's just a special feeling. So you are special. You are special. And the world right now, it's like there's so non-special. I'm listening to Jessica Haslop. Self-love of some type. I'll turn it up a little bit. My ability to love. Like, how good is that? That you can still love after being hurt so much.
I love and appreciate my inner peace.
After being so disappointed and so hurt. How, like, it's so amazing that you can love.
I love and appreciate my inner wisdom.
So, you know, everybody has to find their inner guidance and follow it. Nobody can do that for you. I can inspire you. I can show you the way, and I can encourage you, and I can help you whenever I can help you. But you have to do it yourself. Just like nobody can heal you. Nobody can value you and love you either. Not the way that you do. And that's what I keep seeing and experiencing over and over and over, is that it's my job to love me. It's my job to value me. That it's not in the hands of anyone else. Not my parents. Although they've shown me, I have a lot of amazing memories from my childhood. Yes, it was a lot. It was covered in darkness, covered in shame, fear. But I went to the Eastern Shore every summer with my grandparents. I went to Ocean City once with my dad, once with my mom. You know, I stayed in a really nice condo with my dad every year. We went skiing, went all over DC, bike riding, getting up in Ocean City, bike riding on the boardwalk. I mean, I have so many memories. My mom taking us camping all the time. So that smell of campfire and sing-along songs in the station wagon. Yes, sing-along songs. I sang Country Roads by John Denver. That was my whole childhood. Having my own records collection and record player and making up dance moves in my living room and with my neighbor and being a choreographer and gymnast and dancer. You know, from Jackson 5 to Donny Osmond, Sean Cassidy. Fuck.
I am one of a kind.
So, other than being abused, I had an amazing childhood. It would have been so fucking spectacular if I wasn't abused. Like, I would be a lawyer or a fucking something right now. I know it. And so here's the thing, but I was abused. And maybe that's why I cry, because you need to cry. Do you know how powerful your tears are? I don't know, but I know they're a pretty big deal. I know people hate the Bible now, and I hate religion, but it's a spiritual book, and it says that God bottles our tears. That saves them, puts them in bottles. They're precious. Like, just get that in your heart. That's fucking precious. I know it's not cool to cry. People think you're weak. People get away, they get uncomfortable.
I truly love and support myself.
My grandmother was a really cool woman. Both my mom and my grandmother worked in like bars. They were like bartender type women. They were one type women. I don't know what type of women, but they're just really strong. My grandmother was my grandfather. His name, well, everybody's name, but that was a nickname for my grandmother because her name was Helen Cecilia. But they called her Queenie. She had like big lips and long nails, her own, and long cigarettes, and a big ring. I actually saw it on, I've always loved her ring and I wanted it forever, and I saw it on Amazon. I can't find it again. It's on, but it was a big opal with diamonds around it, and she said she got it from a pawn shop on Light Street.
Loving care of my body.
She worked for
Here's
the
my temple.
telephone company in the city at one point in her life.
I respect myself.
She used to get clothes from a place called Sanford's in Brooklyn, Baltimore. And they would bring clothes, and they had everything. They had dresses and outfits and pantsuits and shoes and jewelry and accessories. And they used to bring her outfits to her house. They would come to her, and she would pick her outfits, and she dressed to the nines. Had a beehive hairdo.
I am in control.
Just beautiful woman. Beautiful fucking woman. I have a picture. Where the fuck is the picture of her? I don't have any pictures. I moved around a lot when I was a few years ago before I found Kevin. I'm not found Kevin, but before I moved in with my roommate Kevin, my ex-husband. Moving around sucked when you have kids, and we always a month here, a month there. Like, we had very unstable housing because I had very unstable income.
And totally release the past.
And so anyway, I lived on Keyworth at Park Heights, me and my kids. My kids went to Callaway Elementary School for a year.
I love my personality.
Second grade and kindergarten, they went there. My daughter graduated kindergarten from there. Oh my God, they played like Celebration. Celebrate good. I loved it. I love the black community so much. Although I'm white, and I know I'm white, so I'm not trying to be black. I don't want to step on anybody's culture or anybody, but anyway, where was I going? When I lived on Keyworth,
I am strong and courageous.
when I moved, I don't know. Anyway, my roommates, whoever, they all threw away my whole. I had a big suitcase full of pictures from my life.
I am loving and good.
So they weren't my roommates. They were just
I am gorgeous.
horrible people that lived there.
I am fun.
So I'm really grateful to have a peaceful
I
home.
am intuitive.
I lived in rats and roaches and drama and fighting and hate, and it was always drama.
I am compassionate.
So I'm really grateful to live in Carroll County, even though it's racist and it's horrible. It's full of Republicans and Trumpers and stuff. But it's
I
quiet.
am attractive.
And there's trees and there's grass.
I am calm and
It's nice for that. And it's pretty safe for my kids to be waiting on the school bus, for the school bus. So, and I'm grateful that it looks like I have a housing voucher and I get assistance and food stamps, and I'm grateful, so grateful for that. So grateful. I'm so grateful for my twin flame. So here we go. It's back to this. So you have to think about that not being part of your life anymore.
I love
And that's what'll get it to you. Like, would you be okay if that wasn't part of your life? And I'm not, I'm having a hard time with my eyes. I hope I'm not getting a migraine, but it seems like it.
I love and appreciate the wonderful person I am.
Wow. I haven't had a migraine in a long time.
I love and appreciate the
And
wonderful
that's
person
terrifying to me. Migraines are absolutely, they used to terrorize me since I was 15. I don't think I'm getting one. It's just I have funky stuff going on with me a lot lately, especially with my eyes. But anyway, and now my stomach is having little fits with this hot lemon water. So I know we're 15 minutes into this video, but I just have to share my soul. My grandmother was such a queen, and you know, she lived with an abusive man. He was my abuser and my mom's abuser. They had separate bedrooms, and she had a boyfriend. She didn't bring him to the house. He didn't come to the house. Like, there was honor going on. See, there's things called respect and honor that, I don't mean to say it like that, but honor is really important, and I love honor, and I feel my spiritual dragon with me now, and she loves honor. Honor is everything in life. It really is, because nobody is perfect in life, and we are a product of, you know, our past, our upbringing, our childhood, our environment. So we all have these, and I don't believe in love languages, but we all have these things that equal love to us when the light bulb goes off. So it's not generic. So you can't follow people on social media. You can't, as much as I love Steve Harvey, you can't follow Steve Harvey and his advice for a relationship. That's just not, that's not how it works. It's individual. So nobody can say, if a man will do this, this, and this if he loves you. You can't clump people in herds. That's been the problem with our life, is clumping people, stereotyping people. Life is individual. So, just the fact that my twin flame called me a pain in the ass is special, because that is all I heard in my childhood. Something is happening with my eyeballs. Fuck. It means I won't be able to work. I have to be able to see right. Anyway, it'll be all right. I have to stay calm. I need to find another job, and I don't know what to do at this point, but I will. I want to keep the faith. It's going to be okay. You know what? Despite anything, the first thing in your life, it needs to be faith. And it doesn't have to be religious faith. It has to be in life, in yourself, and things working out. In that you're special, in that you're loved, in that you're precious, in that, you know, you're valuable. So the fact that he said I was a pain in the ass, that's huge. Yes, it triggered a whole lot with me. But come on. That's a big deal, since that's what I was called my whole childhood. The fact that, what did he do last week? Talked about cheating. Well, we're not in a relationship, but talked about sex with other women and stuff. Anyway, it's just, there's a reason he's consistently triggering me. Like, it's divine. It's to heal me. It's so that I can receive love. And I have to set him free from being what I think he should be, because you cannot control other people. You cannot do that. You cannot control other people. So, this Steve Harvey advice, this other people that telling you that they need to do this, this, and this, it's not love. It's manipulation. It's manipulation. Why is manipulation bad? Figure it out yourself. It's a very dark, low vibe energy. So it'll keep you down here. You have to learn to let go of control. You have to learn to do certain things to be high vibe. Letting go of control, letting go of expectations. Everything you need is already within you. You have to work on that becoming your reality. And everything on the outside, you just accept and go with the flow. God, now I'm getting a headache. I really want to be productive. I've had so many issues in my life, from sexual abuse to horrible migraines. And, but anyway, I really want to be healthy. I really want to live. I really miss people in my life. I miss going on vacation and having family. I miss my grandmother and my mom so much. But at least I have their memories. And I have them. I have them. At least I have this really great, weird ability to talk to dead people and to see energy. It's weird. I wish I could fit in, but I can't fit in at all. So, I don't know. I've been watching social media. I don't know if I told you guys. And I'm a fan of big girls, big women, you know, because it helps me to love myself. But one of my TikTok people, my big women on TikTok, she was talking about like dating a guy or something, and when they were about to have sex or something, and how she felt so uncomfortable showing him her body and being naked. And I'm so grateful that I don't have that with my twin flame. I don't even have to shave for him. Like, do you understand how wonderful that is and how huge that is? So, you know, look at what you do have, not what you don't have, is all. And that's just advice. That's not, you don't have to do that. But that's what I want to do. But of course, you're important. Of course, your feelings are important. But you don't always have to tell that person your feelings. You can have other outlets. Create a safe space for you to process. Have girlfriends that you can process your feelings. You don't always have to go to that guy with every little thing. Most of the time, they're not going to hear you anyway. So you need to know that you are heard and that you are seen. But it doesn't have to be by that person, because you can't force another person to understand at that level. You know, you can't. I've been married twice. There's no way. That's the problem with men and women, is women are are always trying to force men and manipulate men and trying to get them to understand them and to love them. And stop. Get with your the most important thing is that you see yourself and that you understand yourself and that you value yourself. And that's not settling. You get to decide what's valuable to you, and hopefully you get to decide, you see what's valuable before you lose it. And that is huge treasure right there that I just spoke. I love you guys. I love me. I love my twin flame. Remember, things aren't always as they look. And don't always judge things by how they look. Go deeper. Be patient and process your shit. So, I don't know if I want to talk to my twin flame today. I don't know, because it scares me. I love him so much. It's such a deep thing. But I can't even as much as we're connected, I cannot depend on him like that. I cannot rely on him like that. That's not, you don't do that to other humans. My life is in my hands and the universe. My spirit guides that. And life is not all physical. It's not even half physical. It's probably 80% energy and vibes and feelings and perspective, and it's so the physical is just like the iceberg above the surface. So if somebody's not with you physically, that doesn't mean they're not with you spiritually. So you have to go in here. And you have to live from in here. I mean, you don't have to, but it's kind of the best. So I don't know what's going on with my eyeballs. I might need to go back to bed. I don't know why this is me right now. But I want to preserve my life. So I have to take good care of myself. So, I love you guys. I really, truly do. You're special. Thank you so much. You matter to me. And I'm always going to be true to that. I'm always going to tell you my truth and be real and unashamed. And I think that's valuable. Love you guys.